Right, Stanton Druid stone circle. And there's sort of 3 circles in one here, and yeah, it's impressive. Perhaps not as impressive as Avebury or Stonehenge, but you've also got to remember Stonehenge and Avebury 300 years ago was all the stones were toppled over, and they were erected for us to see what they would have looked like then, not now. And I think this place is the remnants of a massive stone circle and enclosure. So yeah, you can make of it what you will, but it's still pretty good. Hello, welcome. Just going out for a bit. While we're in the beautiful Somerset countryside, being paraded by aircraft going into Bristol Airport, little Lulsgate Airport, this is 2 sort of sites within Stanton Drew you can go and visit. This is the first one. There's a car park over there, but you've honestly pound in the honesty box, and it's for yours to wander and have a look at. I've only been here now about a quarter of an hour getting set up, and already there's people and families having a wander around, which is good. The fact is, it's 20 minutes south of Bristol. It's not on the main road like Avebury or Stonehenge. And if you think this is the 3rd largest stone circle in the UK, there's no one ever comes here. It's very impressive. We're going to have a bit of a look, shall we? Okay, see you a bit. Now this is the great stone circle, the big stone circle. It's the largest of them, and if you could look around properly, a lot of the stones are down to the ground, a lot of the stones are ground away, but this is the largest of the stone circles. Not the most impressive. In the centre of the stone circle, have a look around. Nice and small. Now this thing comes with 3 stories. One is the dancing ladies. the wedding singers, wedding dancers. Whereas they were dancing around, fiddle was playing along. Fiddler sort of said, nope, it's a Saturday, it's turned to a Sunday, it's nearly midnight, I'm done. So they're all looking quite rather dour. And then who does turn up on the Sunday? It's the devil. The devil comes and fiddles away and then turns the ladies, dancing ladies, into stone. And there comes the second part. There should be 26 stones all around, and rather like the rollright stones in Oxfordshire, if you count them, were the 26, 25, 24, 27. Count again. Perhaps the stones have moved. Along that comes the further and the last legend story about this place. Is on the 6th day after the full moon, some of the stones will go down to the river and partake of a drink. Believe it or not, you've got to come and find out. Okay, right, I think for now let's show you a different view of the stones. Well, I don't really know what to make of it, really. Obviously I'm sat here just waiting for you to come back with the drone, and I heard some voices and some other people, so I just thought I'd just sit here and mind my own business and just watch the scenery what's in front of me. And it was weird. So stay over there a minute, Ralph. It was kind of like, as you can see right in front of me, there's one of the monument stones. Yep. And I thought, oh, look at that, it's somebody's hair has come attached, obviously somebody with very light hair, almost white, and I could see it blowing through the wind. But then when I tried to track it to see where it went just went again, it just went. And then it came this way. Now the wind's blowing this way, how could it come this way? And when I saw it again, I was like, there it is again. And then it came through this way, and then it was gone again. And it was almost like a wisp of light, and then a wisp of light was so fine as a hair. And I checked my hat, I checked my face, I checked my eyebrows, my eyelashes, thinking maybe it's just like the wind's catching a hair on my hat or something. Because I noticed on the back of your black jacket that you were wearing earlier on, where you've been sat down in my house, you got the reindeer fur. And it's so fine, I thought maybe it might have been coming off your jacket. And that's why I thought, oh look, it's a hair. But then it came this way, and then it came that way, and it just float in, float out, and it was gone. And I actually sat here, and I actually said, audibly out loud, what am I seeing here?
what am I actually seeing here? Because there's no explanation for it. The eye is quick. The eye is attracted to light and movement. And if something is made of light and is moving, there's no reason why the eye couldn't track it. So when I tried to follow it, it just disappeared.
Very weird.
Very strange, mate.
Ethereal. And for someone who's not a believer in that sort of stuff,
Well, no, I mean,
to a degree,
I'm probably more a believer in it than you, but in a different light.
yeah.
But at the same time, I thought maybe, you know, it might be, you know, something white with my eyes, because I was blinking. I was like, because you know, like when you run out of breath or you've been exercising and you see stars,
Yes.
when you're lack of oxygen, and I'm thinking, well, maybe it's just me, I just got lack of oxygen. I'm just seeing these little starlight trails that I've experienced before through coughing fits and things like that, but nothing like that.
If I turn the
Very
camera around, you
strange.
can look at the
Very strange. I cannot explain that.
that's that
was
big,
like-
big
The one that's directly in front of me, yes. And it was, I can say, I'll get up. I can say that what was happening just here, in this area, and it was floating in like a hair on the breeze. And it was just gone, and I tried to trace it and it came back. And then it came in from this direction, and then it came in from this direction.
bizarre.
Very strange. And I'm rubbing my eyes, I'm checking, I'm thinking, that's why when you came over I was a bit pensive, and I was like, yeah, all right, mate. That's a bit odd. A little bit odd.
Skip, and link arms with another person, and then skip, skip. I don't know how many cool things, guys. I'm a terrible caller. I want to move. If you had four, I'll tell you the lights if you have four.
So that really concludes our look at the stones here today at Stanton Drew. It's quite a nice special place, and obviously it's coming from someone who lives near Avebury and Bombarded. I've seen some people here today, including my brother, who's sat just over there now, taking it all in. There's the tractor farmer by just over there, so a little bit of work. Yeah, it's been rather nice, and as the sun comes out and we get slightly warmer, I'm seeing groups of people sort of hugging the stones, embracing the stones, singing and dancing all around, and basically using the stones for what it is. It's quite a weird little place. Obviously with the moment with my brother, seeing ethereal lights and so forth, that's worth wondering whether anyone else has seen or felt something along those lines. So, well, we'll have to sort of go and see what's going on. Just a few little things to impart. If we look at the Great Stone Circle, with hardly any stones around it really, come 2010 an investigation was done, and some of the post holes which they found would have made the place so much larger. So we've done that now, and it would be quite impressive to see this place on LiDAR and see how it's getting on. This is going to be cool now. The farmer, if you can hear, is now calling all the cows. So John Aubrey came here 1644, saw the locals, like the farmer, knocking big chunks out of stone. That's doing that. What we're going to do now is just turn the camera around and see how a real countryman works. rather impressive, isn't it? Now, what are the stones made out of? You've got limestone, sandstone, and stone that contains iron ore here. So pretty goddamn heavy for the Neolithic man to drag along before tea and biscuits later on. Talking of tea and biscuits, let's go to the Druids Arms.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of that.
A refreshing jar of cider always goes down well in this country, especially at the Druids Arms. Give it a go. Don't stay too long there. Druids Arms. Here we are in the pub garden, and there is some Neolithic sort of stuff, you could sort of say. 3 big menhirs, which means, layman's terms, massive stones, in the pub car park. And local folklore is that they are called the wedding party. You have the bride, the groom, and the parson, and it's up to you to work out who's who on that sort of thing. So it's all around. It's all around. Though, you know, why it's here, I don't know. It could be part of a greater avenue sort of thing. Unlike most pubs, unlike churches and pubs are normally built upon sites of interest, we could say, and yeah, it could be that. That's a better view, far better view. Under the chestnut tree and the beech tree. Lovely. Back of the cove. Last little fact for you. So these stones here are approximately 1,000 years older than the ones at the stone circle. Why is that? We don't know, but they think about it. This is probably the head of a big long barrow, which it's been turned into a pub garden, which is quite nice in a way. But yeah, a massive long barrow, people interred. This is obviously some sort of nice special spiritual place, therefore the ley lines of the church, all that sort of stuff. So this is from the cove, the wedding party, and me. That's almost it. Right, finally back to the stone circle. Bye. Right, so I'm just going over a bit. That's me signing out for today. Hope you had a good little mosey around and sort of found something interesting. It's just out of Bristol, 20 minutes out of Bristol, so come down and have a visit. Okay, take care now. Bye.